MSL Survivor Tournament, and get ready. This is Boxer versus Mingu, and I'm very excited for this game. He just beat Calm, and so this next part will begin right now. A little bit of low quality, but looks like it got better now. Now Mingu is playing for Entis, and Boxer is playing for Air Force Ace. Very excited for this game. This match will be on reverse tempo, and there were some more Boxer fans with Boxer masks. If you saw, you could see one of the shadows. And the game is going to begin right now. And it looks like Mingu is playing Teal Zerg, and he will be spawning at 2 o'clock, while Boxer will be spawning as Red Terran at 6 o'clock. Whoa, low quality. I guess there might be a little bit of low quality in this video, but because of the hassle I had to go through to get this video, but I'm hoping that it should be okay. Now you can see Boxer is mining his minerals, doing whatever, and on this map you should realize okay okay, so it looks like Mingu is spamming, and he's doing it very poorly because his overlord keeps moving back and forth. I can't believe he did that, because most Gosus will be able to have a lot of control over their overlords and spamming. And even I don't do that, so I guess he was a little careless, maybe a bit nervous. And it looks like Boxer is going to opt to do a fast wall-in and possibly do a fast expansion. And the scouting drone, the 9th drone, for Mingu is coming out, and it will do some scouting. Looks like Boxer will be able to finish this wall off before the scout gets in, but the scout will be able to see that his opponent is at this base. And if you were wondering what those mineral blocks were for, it is so that in early game, a Terran player can wall off their choke, but in late game, it can be mined off, and etc. So I just saw a 12 pool, it seemed, and that is before the hatchery. I do not think I see an expansion yet for Mingu, and it's a very safe build order, but your economy suffers a little bit because of the lack of an early expansion. And here comes the drone to create that expansion, and Boxer's scouting SCV has arrived on scene, and Mingu is going to send a couple of drones back, believing that this will be a bunker rush. I'm not quite sure if this will be a bunker rush. Okay, so there is a bunker. These drones are going to try and kill this SCV that's building the bunker. The SCV did retreat. 5 drones have come out, and 7 drones have come out to counter this. And sometimes it's necessary to do this because of the fact that bunker rushes can do large amounts of damage in the end. And right now Mingu is going to try and get that Marine, but I think his better priority is to get the SCV building the bunker, because the bunker is almost complete. It looks like the bunker will be finished. Maybe the Marines will be killed before the drones are going to try and kill it. Zerglings have come out. Looks like the bunker... Oh, burp. Excuse me. And it looks like the bunker rush will be fended off. Waste of minerals by Boxer, because the drones were fending off the Marines from getting into the bunker. And it looks like Mingu is going to take advantage of this and launch a counterattack, though it won't do much damage because there will be a wall here, and these Marines will be able to fend off lots of Zerglings. So the Zerglings are just going to stay there and do some scouting to see when Boxer will attack. And it looks like the expansion for Mingu has just finished, and Boxer will expand right now. Now you could see that there is excellent micro by Mingu, fending off a bunker rush. You know, sometimes you might think that 7 drones to come off and fend it off may be a little much, but it really depends, because Boxer is very good in this matchup, Terran vs Zerg, and so you really have to be cautious when something such as a bunker rush happens. Now you can see that Mingu is going to do a 3-hatch build, which will leave him economically safe and the attack will be a little slower, but it will be a pretty good choice. And the video has a little bit of low quality. I'm a little sorry for that. But after this, once I'm able to download VODs regularly, it will be a little bit better. And it looks like there's some foreigners there, actually. Maybe that was Draco. I couldn't quite see for sure. But there is 2 more barracks coming up for Boxer. He already has 1 barracks at his choke that is doing the wall off, and he is sending some SCVs to his new expansion. Looks like a lair will be coming up. When it's 50% done, Mingu will create a hydralisk den, or when it is finished, he will create a spire. And either way, it's a hydralisk den with immediate lurkers is a little bit safer, but it's a little harder to pull off. And Boxer, as soon as he scouts the spire, if a spire does come up, he will create a lot of turrets. And if he scouts lurkers, he will try and probably get some tanks and observers as fast as possible. Or not observers, science vessels. So Boxer is trying to frighten his enemy by showing his marines to the Zergling. The Zergling, Mingu probably thinks that he will be attacked very shortly, and we create some sunkens. But actually I didn't see any. And there is a scan comsat station going up for Boxer. Boxer is proceeding to mine these minerals off so that the wall will be incomplete. And there is the sunken, or the creep colonies that I was talking about, that was likely to be built. And I see a spire coming up for Mingu. And what Boxer did was he scared his opponent, and this is always a good strategy because your opponent will waste some minerals on getting some defense. But it looks like Boxer will decide to actually attack this time, and you can see the sunkens are being built. I'm not quite... Oh, it looks like a counter will be coming for Mingu. He has about 5 Zerglings in the base. There's 2... Okay, so it's not being microed very well, but the Zerglings still did kill it. There's 4 sunkens being created. It's like a wall, and these Zerglings are killing... Okay, so here comes the attack! These Marines are going to try and take out these Sunkens. These Zerglings will attack the Marines as the Sunkens are being attacked. All the Zerglings have been killed, but the Sunkens did survive, and they were able to fend off the attack. While 2 Zerglings from Boxer did from Mingu did major damage to the economy line, mineral line, for because they took out quite a lot of SCVs. As you can see, there's a low amount of SCVs here. And right now, I would say that Mutalisks will be coming up very shortly. The spire is complete, though Mingu did spend a lot of money on Sunkens and also Zerglings to fend off that attack. And turrets are coming up, so it looks like Boxer was able to scan that spire. And it looks like these Zerglings are going to decide to attack, but there's a large amount of Marines there. And there is a Hydralisk Den coming up for Mingu. So when his Mutalisk harass does not work, he will be able to get lurkers. And the main point of this Mutalisk harass at this point, since there are turrets, is just to frighten Boxer and make his Marines stay in his base until Mingu can get another expansion or get a little bit more units or tech. And you can see now that lots of Mutalisks are being spawned, and I think there's about 7, but there's a large amount of turrets as well. And so it looks like this attack will not be successful, but he may be able to get some tech buildings. And I'll have to pause this in about 30 seconds, but we will probably see the Mutalisk attack. And sorry for the low quality again. Looks like this tech building, this factory is being destroyed. There's some Marines here being stimmed, so the attack isn't doing much. The starport SCV is going to be attacked, but it is not going to be destroyed. And it looks like the Mutalisks are surrounded. They're probably going to try and get these SCVs. They got 1 SCV, 2 SCVs, 3 SCVs, 4 SCVs. And so it was an